Okay, so let me just set the stage a bit first. For everyone who is listening to me now, what you should be seeing is not me, but actually the slides that I am showing you. So this is my cover page, right, about the ASPIRE55 cognitivity. And yes, for those of you who are not familiar with Zoom, if you are wondering who is the voice behind, who's the person behind this voice, you should be able to see a small thumbnail of me talking. All right. So first and foremost, of course, let me get it started. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today in our very first session of ASPIRE55 Cognitivity, a physical brain exercise program. So thank you for both the members of the public who have signed up and our precious ASPIRE55 members as well. So before I continue, right, I would like to just introduce myself a little. Yes, my name is Yen, and I am a graduate from NTU Sports Science and Management. So a little about me is that I am interested in health and maintaining an active lifestyle. So that's why I am feeling pretty excited to be able to share with you and engage with you what cognitivity is about. All right. So for today's introductory session, right, do let me share with you about how this session will go. Okay, can everyone hear me okay? So far okay, right? I can see looks of focus on everyone's faces, so I think that's okay. All right, yes. So yes, basically for today's session, I will be spending about first 10 minutes to actually just introduce to you the basis of our program and what is it about. Then in the following 20 minutes or so, I'll be getting everyone here to try out the exercises, or at least a sample of the exercises that we have in stock for this program. Okay, so these exercises, right, they are suitable for everyone. And you, as mentioned earlier, you do not have to be in any like super special physical attire. As long as you're comfortable to move your hands up and down and all that, it should be sufficient. Okay, so there's nothing too heavy. It's quite simple, I would say. All right, and yeah, so that's the exercises. And after that, once we have finished with the exercises, it's basically the end of the session, and we can just not say recap, but I will just once again let you know about about this program, I would say, and of course the contents of the following exercises that will follow the following sessions. All right. So with that being said, let me walk you through our introduction. Okay. So first and foremost, right, the rationale behind cognitivity basically stems from the need to stay active and the importance of brain health. Okay. So to begin with, right, I believe we all know how important our brain is. The brain, after all, is what enables us to think, move, and basically live life the way we know it. And as we age, right, it's actually natural that our cognitive abilities, such as memory, decision-making, or perception, would change throughout the years. It is also natural for us to notice a decline in certain cognitive abilities, such as focus and memory, as we go beyond our 50s. All right. But on the positive flip side, we do become wiser as our experiences stack up, which enables us to actually reason better, I would say. All right. So even though cognitive change is a natural process, there is actually still a need to exercise the brain. That's because exercising the brain could help to slow down the rate of age-related cognitive decline, and as a result, prolong healthy living. So in this sense, right, as you can see my third point, a common phrase associated with cognitive functioning is use it or lose it. Have you heard of this phrase before? Yes, no, yes, yeah, okay. So if you have never heard of it before, you can hear it now, use it or lose it, right? So what this phrase means, right, is that if we do not continue to use our cognitive ability, there is a possibility that we could use it. It is as straightforward as that. It's actually the same as our muscles. That's why we exercise. If you do not work your muscles do atrophy and they also become weaker. Correct? So, but despite that being said, right, the brain's decline in this regard is actually not a total loss as well. Because as I've mentioned earlier, it's actually a process that changes. But the importance of being able to use it still stands. Okay? So, and the last point that I have there, cognitive reserve. This cognitive reserve, right, is basically saying that how much your brain has before it's, in a sense, used up. So the analogy I would also use to refer to this is like, imagine your mind as a bank, okay, or your bank account. And the more you invest in keeping yourself mentally active, you're actually investing more into the account. So what happens when you have a huge reserve? You have more to spend before you go bankrupt, right? Something like that. Okay, so that is the idea behind it. And it has shown that, or at least based on what the current research shows as well, there's building up the brain reserve, right? It's not something that only happens when you are younger. It can actually continue throughout your lifespan. So regardless of whether how much it changes, the idea of being able to keep working at it still stands also. Okay, so of course, if your brain reserve can be increased, it also means that you may be able to remain mentally fit for longer as well. All right, so now comes the main question, right? How do we improve brain health? So what you can see on my slide here shows 6 aspects that I've actually, in a sense, referenced from Harvard Health, which is challenge your brain, manage stress, sleep, exercise, diet, and social. Social means like building relations, connecting with people in that sense also, because all these different aspects are actually what produces the holistic picture of feeding your brain to keep it well. All right. But the basis of cognitivity, right? This program, we are actually going to focus on the 2 parts, because which is challenge your brain and exercise. And if I were to also look at the secondary benefits of exercise, if you were to exercise and stay active, it also helps to manage your stress, and it also helps you to sleep better. At least it should. Okay? So in this regard, this is the basis of cognitivity, which is a program that aims to incorporate physical activity, such as hand and leg movements or physical exercises, together with mentally stimulating exercises to improve your health. And in this regard also, by making the exercise a bit more mentally stimulating, it might also inject some novelty into your usual exercise routine for those of you who exercise. So you can actually like change around, and also it will help to work different parts of your brain also. Okay? So in greater detail, right, what cognitivity will cover in terms of the focus of the mentally stimulating exercises is the following cognitive abilities. Through the exercises introduced in this program, we hope to engage in your focus and attention, perception, processing speed and memory, spatial awareness and proprioception, hand-eye coordination, and memory. So if what I'm saying up right now, right, sounds like a mouthful and there's too many things, you can just look at this picture. And also for the subsequent sessions, what we'll actually be doing is we'll most likely be covering 2 themes per session. Okay, and the following sessions also, it won't be a full lecture based. We'll give you some information at the start, but majority of the time spent in the session will be spent on the movements itself. Okay, at least that's the aim that we're trying to strive for. So we hope to give you some information about these abilities in a sense, and also the exercises that you can do. Okay? So as mentioned, right, because today is the introductory program, we will actually be touching on 3 themes. So this is just a sample of the exercises that we have planned for this, and then you can try and see how it goes. Okay, so you see perception, processing speed and reaction, and memory. Okay, so yes, basically after this slide is done, we will be moving, or we'll be starting to move. Okay, so this is just a note in that sense. The exercises here will be mostly low intensity. There are no high impact activity involved. But if at any time you were to feel uncomfortable, do listen to your body and rest. And you can also just choose to watch the rest of the session or join back in when you feel better. All right. And also, if you would like to speak to us in that sense, you can use the chat function. But same thing, I would like to ask for your understanding and patience in that if we do not respond too fast, it's also because we are handling some back-end stuff as well. So feel free to just shoot out the questions to us after the session as well. Then we can actually look at it better that way. All right. So how's everyone feeling after my 10-minute talk? All still okay? Can, right? Okay. So I'm going to stop the share screen soon. But before that, let me just run you through the first one just to provide some visual aid to some of you who might look at it better as compared to listening to what I'm saying. Okay? So the first exercise that we are doing, right, is actually about memory. And the objective is just to perform the designated action of the cards. So these are the actions that you will be performing. In the simplest way I can put this is that as long as you see a 9, J, K, or ace, you will just perform those actions. Okay? And don't worry, we won't jump straight into it. We will walk it through together. All right? Yeah, this is just for you guys to see, okay, just to get an idea of what I'm trying to do right here. And for now, I will stop the share and we will go into it properly. Okay, so you guys will now be looking at me on the big screen, correct? I am not occupying the whole page. I'm no longer the small little thumbnail at the bottom. Okay, so let me just look at everyone's screen. Everyone seems to be set up quite well. I can see everyone's, okay, there's enough space for everyone, right? As long as you are able to stand up, right? Okay, can? Everyone's comfortable with that? Then if you are able to extend your hands out as well, without injuring yourself or anything, safety first, right? I think we will be good to proceed, okay? So far everyone's all right. Can I see a thumbs up if everything's okay? Very good. All right, that's great. Okay, let me remove my virtual background first so that you can see me better. Okay, so that's right now. Let me go through once again on the program. Okay, so as mentioned, right, for this memory exercise, the objective is to perform the designated action, correct? So let's start with 2 or 1 card first, I would say. So you can see my screen, I'm showing a 9, correct? Correct. So for 9, the action that you have to do is raise both hands. Okay, you don't have to stand up. We will start this exercise seated, all right? So one more time, right? If you see a 9, you raise both hands. Excellent. Correct. Okay? If I show a J, you just touch your knee. It doesn't matter which hand you touch it with, as long as you touch your knee. Okay? Clear, right? So now we have 2 cards, right? Okay. So if I show 9, what do you do? Raise both hands. Excellent. If I show a J, correct, touch your knee. I can see some of you nodding out the words. I think that's good. Okay. Once again. Very good. And J, touch your knee, right? So 2 cards with 2 actions. Simple, right? Now we're going up to 3 actions. So K, raise 1 hand, okay? So for K, right, it doesn't matter which hand you raise, as long as you raise 1 hand, that's all that matters. Correct. So one more time, K. Correct. See, now we're testing our memory, right? Must remember. Oh, can you remember 9 and J? Correct. Raise both hands. Excellent. And J. Touch your knee. Okay, don't worry. So we are taking, this is only the warm-up stage. This is the trial stage, right? So once again, okay, 9 is raise both hands. Excellent. J is touch your knee. Okay, so when you see J, you touch your knee. Okay, as I said, 1 hand, touch 1 knee, it's fine. It doesn't matter as long as you touch your knee. And K, raise 1 hand. Excellent. So far, okay? 3 actions. Slowly, getting up there. Last one. Ace. Correct. When you see ace, you stand up and sit down. I think ace should be the easiest because it's the action that is totally different from the rest, right? Okay. So recap one more time. Ace, stand up and sit down. Excellent. Remember, when you stand up and sit down, don't need to rush, okay? We're not doing a high intensity, you can take your time. Okay, so remember, ace is stand up and sit down. Excellent. Okay. Raise 1 hand. Brilliant. J? J is touch your knee. Okay, and last one? 9. Correct. Okay, one last round first for the 4 cards before I go into the full cycle. Okay, so one more time, 9. Very good. Correct. Raise both hands. J will be touch your knee. Very good. Okay. Raise one hand. Excellent. Okay. And last one. Excellent. Was that a good warm up? Are you starting to? Okay. So right now, right, what will happen is I'm going to run through this entire deck in front of me, and I'm just going to shuffle and flip them open. So once I flip them open, all you have to do is just perform the exercise. Okay? So for this round, right, because I see all of you seem to be quite good at it already, I will not demonstrate. So we just give it a shot first. All right? We just give it a try. So remember those, and are y'all ready? Okay. So y'all don't say that I play cheat. I show y'all a shuffling. Okay? Ready? First one. Okay, remember this? First tip, touch your knee. Okay, those of you got it, very good. Next. Yes, brilliant. Raise both hands. Correct. Same thing, right? Very good. Excellent. Ace is stand up. Correct. Very good. Stand up and sit down. Very good. Touch your knee. Correct. Cocky. This one. Excellent. Raise one hand. Okay, raise one hand. Correct. And then this one. Raise one hand. Very good. Touch your knee. Very good. Excellent. I see you're getting smoother at it. It's better. Yes. Very good. Excellent. Almost there. 4 more cards. Correct. Raise one hand. Okay. Yes. And very good. Stand up, sit down. Excellent. Yes. And last one. Yeah, this one raise one hand. Don't stand up. If you stand up, actually also not wrong. You know why? Because you're exercising your legs. But the idea is to work on that, right? That's why you see we're having the memory aspect and the physical exercise aspect. So that's how we're trying to combine it in this regard. Make it a bit more fun, make it a bit more stimulating. Okay, so that's the thing now, right? Just now that one cycle was at that speed. I would like to do it one more time, but maybe just a little bit faster. Are we all willing to try and give it a go? Excellent. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Kenna, so get ready again. Okay. Most likely, I will only be doing this cycle about 2 times. So this is the last round before I move on to the next exercise also. Okay, so for this one, ready? All right, here we go. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Yeah, some of you can remember some cards better than the rest. I think that's great. Okay, very good. Draw the connections. Touch your knee. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Very good. Yes, correct. Good. Nice. Same thing, right? See so many Ks at once. Okay. Very brilliant. What's this one again? Yes, raise one hand. Excellent. Last one. And touch your knee. Brilliant. Okay. So do you find the second round easier than the first? Because it starts to work, right? It's getting there. Yeah. And you're also moving so many body parts and all that. Yeah, your hands are all moving and all that already. Okay. So how's the exercise for everyone? Is it okay? It's manageable, right?
You mean I sweat?
I mean, really? I guess it works.
It's good to sweat out.
Thank you, she's saying.
Sweating is good for us. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, combine both. Want to sweat more can join in tomorrow's session also. But I'll touch on that later. Okay, so now back to it, right? Let me go back into our next exercise, okay? So for our next exercise right now that I'm sharing with you guys, sharing with everyone here, is actually on perception. Okay, so you can see on my screen again, this perception. Yeah, so perception, right? I think we all know, we all kind of have a vague idea of what it is, which is how we perceive our environment, correct? So in that regard, right, the importance of perception is actually being able to identify and organize those information. So it helps us to, in a sense, function better also. And the reason, not say reason, right now for the exercise that we will be doing, right, is this, which is also quite similar. You have to just follow the actions demonstrated. Okay, so if you can see on my, okay, so you can see on my screen, the 4 pictures of me with my hands raised up is oriented differently. Okay, the idea behind this is still the same. Regardless of the orientation of the exercise, you still perform the exercise. Okay? Is everyone okay with that? Can, right? Okay. So for this exercise, right, what I'll be doing is just 4 different actions. Okay? And you don't have to remember them because you'll be seeing them. All right? This is just to let everyone just absorb the information first to see what will be done in this session. Okay? So the 4 actions, as you can see, raise hands as usual, touch your ears, hands on your hip, and touch your shoulder. Okay? Yeah. So for this one, same thing. I'm gonna just do a short little warm up again, although I think you're warm already, but at least it's a warm up for this exercise, okay? So same thing. I would like everyone now to just follow what you see on the screen. Okay? Yeah. So once you raise your hand, you just put it down, it's fine. Okay? Correct. Next one. Correct. Okay? Hands on hip, right? Excellent. And hands on shoulder. Correct. This is quite straightforward. Everything is straight and in perfect order, right? There's no different rotation. It's easy to absorb the information. It's easy to know what you're seeing. For the next one, the pictures will be oriented in a different angle. Okay, so this one. Correct. Good. And excellent. So this one's still okay, right? When you see everything as itself, it's still quite easy to absorb the information. Next one, it's gonna keep rotating. Brilliant. Good. Yeah, this one is? Yes. So you can start to see, right? Some of you are starting to see that some of the orientations might be a bit different or hard to absorb, I would say. But this is the idea. We are trying to get our eyes accustomed to the image. Okay? Last rotation here. Brilliant. Excellent. Good. And on the shoulder. Brilliant. Correct? So those are the 4 rotations, right? It is quite straightforward, I would say. For the next part now, what's going to happen is the pictures will be slightly jumbled up. So they won't all be, they will not remain in the same orientation. It will be up, down, left, right. And what you have to do, as mentioned in the objectives, is you just have to perform the exercises as demonstrated. For this exercise, in case some of you are standing up and all that, it is fine to remain seated. In the event that you happen to feel a bit dizzy, please stop. Okay? So everyone okay? Ready to proceed? Very good. Okay, thank you. And first. Yes, just follow the action. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. One more time, right? Yes. What's this one? Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. See the same, huh? Yes. Brilliant. Very good. Very good. Yeah. I'm looking at everyone as well as I'm doing this. Very good. 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 Yes. Brilliant. Almost there, guys. Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. And that's the end of the first cycle. So before I continue to the next one as well, right, as in the second round of this, can I just ask, how many of you can just raise your hands, okay? I just want to, it's just a short little survey for me. How many of you found a bit more difficulty for the exercise, for the pictures that are rotated upside down? Oh, okay? Okay. So far the orientations for everyone is still okay, right? It's not going too fast. Anyone dizzy? No, brilliant. Okay. So second round this time. Ready? Oh, you just saw that, right? Hey, sneak preview. Okay, ready? And let's go. Good. Good. Brilliant. Good. Good. Excellent. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes. Good. Very good. Some of you are actually moving faster, I can see. Very good. And that's it. Everyone still okay? Any dizziness? No, right? Can, I see everyone still okay. Excellent. Okay, let me just have a quick time check first. Okay, brilliant. So that was the sample for my perception exercise. Okay, usually in our remaining teams and all that, what will happen also is that there'll be more than one exercise per team. So there will be a bit more, I would say it's like the time spent on it will be longer. Okay, so that's for perception. And next one, oops, let me just get my thing back in order. Okay, so now for the last sample of the exercise that I will be showing you now, same thing, I will just show the slides first to give a visual aid in this regard. Can you see my screen? Okay, very good. Yes, so the last one here that I'm using will be processing speed and reaction. Oops, let me get it down. Okay, here we go. So, same thing, the objective of this exercise is you have to avoid doing the action that I will be doing. Okay? So, the catch here is this. You are limited to only two actions, which are these two, which is arms to the side and touch your ear. Okay? So what this means, right, is that if I were to show arms to the side, you have to do touch your ear. Okay? So quite straightforward, right? This exercise, I guess it's quite easy to understand also. Maybe the first one was the hardest, the memory. Okay, all right. So now I will stop the screen share and I will bring it back to me. Okay. All right. So once again, now is the live demonstration of my instructions. So I was saying, right, if I was doing this, you have to touch your ear. Correct. Okay, I remember, don't do the same as me. All right. If I touch my ear, excellent. Correct. Just like that. Simple, right? Okay, so we get started. Okay. I will probably do this for about 1 minute. Then I will make up the difficulty a little bit. Okay. Ready? And let's go. Excellent. Okay, so you can join me when I return my hands, you also return your hands. Okay, then at least that way it'll be easier to move more. Ready? Very good. Yes. Yes. Very good. Don't lose focus, okay? Keep going, yeah? Yes. If I start to talk, I might be distracting some of you also. It is intentional. Okay. Good. Very good. Yes. Very good. Okay. I'm going to speed up a little bit now. Very good. Very good. Very good. Keep going, okay? Don't lose focus. Don't get stuck into the rhythm of things, okay? I see some of you might want to do the other action. Okay. 5 more times, all right? Brilliant. Very good. Very good. Okay. Oh, yes, the question, right, from Guan Teng. Hi, Ian. Yeah, you can, yeah. My surname is Lin, yes, but you can also just call me Yen. That's fine. Okay. So, yes, that was just the first cycle, right? I was doing all this already, yeah? Okay. So now, for the next exercise, right, I just want to try to just change the actions a little bit. If I have another friend with me, we could do two, and then you can have to choose the odd one out. But because I'm alone here, right, we will do just a different exercise. Okay? So what will happen now, right, is this. Basically, I'm gonna just up the intensity a little bit. If I were to stand up, you sit down. If I were to sit down, you stand up. I can see your face. Oh no! All right. But yes, I want you to move a little bit more. So that's the movement part, okay? But it's, in a sense, it's not that difficult because it's just up and down, right? Okay, so we just give it a shot. We just do it for another 30 seconds or so. And then we will just end off the session already. So get it on. All right, ready? Okay, so for this, right? Ready, yeah? I see some of you standing up. Is it? No, you can just remain seated first. Don't worry. Even though I'm sitting now, you can just remain seated first. Okay? I'm just gonna stand up. Yeah. All right, ready, yeah? And good. So if I sit down, you all must stand up. You all don't sit down. If I sit down, stand up. Very good. Okay? This one easy, right? Very good. Okay, just warming up only. You know why? Because here comes the next catch. Hey, stand up, stand up. You all stand up, okay? Here comes the next catch. Now, when I stand up, I will also be touching my ear. Or this. So you have to combine. Okay? So if I was to stand up, you have to sit down, right? If I standing up and touch my ear, you have to sit down and extend your arm. Correct. Okay? Can, right? Excellent. Ready? Brilliant. A bit harder, right? Keep going, huh?
Yeah, can't see you very well.
Oh, can I show you a bit better? Okay, from here. Just see my screen, okay? If I'm down, I'm sitting, all right? Can, right? Okay, continue from here. Excellent. Very good. This one, I'm standing up, huh? Now, right now, I'm standing up, so you should be seated down. Excellent. Yes. Brilliant. Correct. Very good. We do about 5 more rounds, okay? 5, not rounds, 5 more times. Very good. I see some actions. Excellent. And last one. Yes. And that's it. Okay? So that's the end of the exercises. Everyone still feeling okay? Okay, excellent. Remember to have a cup of water, okay? If you are sweating, Yeah, remember to wipe it off, have a cup of water, stay hydrated. Okay, so right now, before,
Refreshing.
that's great.
Yeah, refreshing. Even you sweat, you refresh. Mentally and physically
Mentally and physically.
and emotionally.
But before
Thank
you
you.
go, let me just, thank you so much as well.
Thank you,
Correct.
Miss Lee.
So let me just show you just the last few parts again, just to recap on what we had. Yeah, so that's it, right? Okay. So as mentioned, basically that is the gist of what cognitivity is about. And in our following sessions and all that, we will be attempting to stimulate your brain in this manner. So as mentioned, right, we'll be having 2 themes per session, like focus and attention with perception, all this kind of thing. Okay, so you, in the 45-minute sessions that we have set up this program to be, it will cover all this with some information regarding these cognitive abilities. Okay, so far this should be quite clear. I hope everyone is able, as in everyone has gotten a relatively clear idea on what this program aims to do, right? Yeah, make you move, make you think, hey, what's going on? And then you get to do more also. All right, yeah, so I would say that's it. Then as mentioned, right, if those of you who are more interested in like just physical movement as well, you can also join our activities that are for the public as well, that's happening on these dates. So tomorrow we have actually a talk show where you can come in to listen about rehabilitation and exercise related discussion with Janice and Samuel. And then which is at 12:30 tomorrow. Then at 4 p.m., we have a walk and stretch session. So it's gonna be a half an hour of walking with music and with some movement also. Okay, so just physical activity to get people moving. You don't have to go to the park, you can walk at home also. Then you can set a nice scenery and then you can also just enjoy, right? And also the following week on 16 June, we have a Zumba session also with also our with our staff, KK. Yeah, this is just a brief overview. If you would like to find out more, please head over to our website to get more information. Okay? Sound okay, right? Yeah. And yeah, that's it. So same thing, this is the same screen I was showing earlier as well. For those of you who are interested to find out more about ASPIRE55 and what we do, you can go to the website, find out about the membership, which is currently free with the promo code 2020 specials. Yeah, then you can actually not say listen, but you can also receive more resources on all this as well. Okay, and with that, I would say once again, thank you everyone for your participation. Yeah, I was very excited and also very nervous, but thank you very much. Okay.